But they have a Sushin with very much pressure in the mid-range. They go for the Lancelot out of nowhere. Wow. Great mix of styles, great mix of possibilities here.
Franco, as he hooks us back into the land of Dawn for our match of the day. The Kings up against the Cavalry who are trying to take down the rebuilt kingdom that they have worked so hard to build back the last 2 seasons. It is time. RRQ HOSHI takes on TLID.
To see how this plays out, especially in the roaming position. The fact that Edok is now on a Hylas, it's strong, it's tanky, but it's not really as dynamic as the Ruby that he is now quite notorious for. Looking at the battle spells, no purifiers on the side of Team Liquid, so it's very, very interesting, very confident for RRQ. Impure Rage on Tsuzujin means that he can do percentage max HP damage as well and maintain a bit more of a good mana pool. So in the prolonged fights, RRQ might have a bit more of an edge here compared to Fabian.
My question right now with the Impure Rage is, are we going to see the Tsuzujin Lancelot tank, the hybrid build, maybe Thunderbolt War Axe, as we've seen a lot of different players go for that, even on the Rogers. TLID very aggressively invading towards the other side of the jungle.
See here, Fabian dealing damage on towards Edok. And RRQ here, they will stabilize, especially in that gold lane here.
Again, the emblems by IndieHome, 4 tenacities for the side of RRQ. They are gearing up for a scramble, and they are playing it pretty safely as well. Even Skylar going in for the Inspire gives him more damage, but also more sustainability. The fact that there's a Chushin in the mid lane, though, means that RRQ can be a bit more safe. Look at Jawhead play, though.
Wow.
It's an ejector there. On towards one member, Tsuzujin will Phantom Execution out the way. That's Fabian picking up the first blood. The Cavalry drew first blood.
Wow, Aaron Shiki's laning has been impressive. Actually going head-to-head against the Harith, who on paper, theoretically, should have the edge.
The Harith pick definitely is dangerous, but Carry is one of those weird marksmen that can kind of make it work. Aaron Shiki is playing it well, though, but with the level 4 Zaman Force available, seems like he will respect that potential. But the Turtle is up right now, and RRQ are on the back foot after losing their mid laner. The Sushin is a great option to try and go against Assassins, because you can itemize a lot more flexibly if you want to go for something a bit more tanky, because you don't really need the damage in order to be useful, right? It's about the damage over time. It's about spending time here, lifting people up with the Lantern Flare, and look at that, Rin's already making full use of it.
The delayed turtle take here. The Kings and the Cavalry don't want to charge just yet. Fabian has been busy though. More busy than Tsuzujin on the Nolan. This is an advantage that we expect from Nolan. Ejector Unstoppable Force.
On towards one. And the backside is actually a run now, receiving a lot of damage. Oh, good penalty zone, as Fabian will not be able to execute member. He goes down a run as well as Lance finds a kill. And now Fabian looking for a trade. But it seems like now RRQ, they're controlling the turtle pit. The Newt is theirs.
The Kings aren't playing like Kings, they're playing like Assassins. 1v1, the duelist. Fabian, I don't think he can steal this. RRQ HOSHI with a big win at the start of the game. 2 kills, traded for 1, and a big neutral objective.
There was some fancy movement coming in with Tsuzujin on the Lancelot. Of course, we haven't seen Lancelot in so long, so it might not be as fair. But looking at the talent prediction, it's also unfair, because everyone's... Actually, no, it's actually quite fair.
It's 3-3.
3-3, Gani.
Gani says 2-0-2, man. A whole lot of confidence here for the new lineup of TLID.
Is that personal, Gani? That's the real question.
It's not personal. What? The world does not revolve around you, Rosh.
Wow!
It's Aaron Shiki, man. He is Iron Man.
He's him. Oh! Is he him, Gani? Is he Iron Man? Is he going to snap his fingers
of course,
and beat the
man.
Kings? Hey! Shout out to Mr. Dead from Bogor! Ladies and gentlemen, who's restreaming here. MPL ID X streamer, he's gonna notice in a bit. There you go. Let's see his face. Oh! Shout out to the winning pose from Dead from Bogor. And shout out to him, man. You guys can go and check him out. Free streaming winning.
Good ejector, but only on towards the Horsey. The irony is, they're the Cavalry taking on the Horsey.
The horse is just way too tanky, and that is what RRQ has as an edge here. They can keep opening up the maps because they know, at least for now, there isn't really enough damage. Even later on, when you know you have a carry to try and lock down, to try and melt down this Hylas, there's no way to stop him from just running off with the glorious pathway. So the Jawhead will have to be forced to use most of the card control tools on the Hylas, and if they do that, Tsuzujin can definitely take full control over the game. He's gonna get jumped on right now, though.
Ooh. Gets out. Tsuzujin He's a mercenary, it feels, you know? He's been bought by so many different teams, played for so many different teams, started his way in EVOS, and then moving to KGE in Malaysia, and now the mercenary for hire has been hired by the Kings. Fabian zoned away in the mid lane. Man, this prio has been ridiculous, and finally Skylar getting that advantage in the bottom lane.
Ooh, that was Aaron Shiki with the lemon sticker as well. Now, the neutral objective take again. It will be RRQ controlling that side. So, penalties don't flicker though. My Rano, bomb damage here as Sitsujin only finds the turtle. It's going to be an Iron joining the fight as well. 2 members of RRQ deleted. They're down.
Wow, 2 for 0, RRQ. They play that perfectly. They know exactly how they want to do this. They want to play defensive, reactive, so they don't spend much. But look, Susan 1 and Fabian 1v1.
It's a 1v1, Fabian! Volume 1 of Junglers. TLID wins this one. Oh, it's going to be Darren. Will he find the engage? He will find the payback at all. Fabian technically getting 2 kills.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that does end up being worth it for Fabian. And man, if we talk about Fabian, this guy is no newcomer when it comes to usurping a king. He usurped the position of King Gugun, and now he might be trying to usurp the rebuild of the kingdom.
Looking at the items though, Starliam and Thunderbolt completed for RRQ, for Sisajin, sorry, for Dyron and for Skylar. So the burst damage is definitely something that Team Liquid has to be careful about. Whereas on the side, you can see Rins go for the Clock of Destiny, so it's still a mage build, potentially going in for the glowing one as well. So he won't be going for the more defensive style as Weedy gets jumped on.
He has a ejector. He did not expect the reinforcement there. Thankfully, he has the flicker to get out.
Look at this movement from RRQ though. They're rotating a lot more efficiently compared to Team Liquid because they have control, right? This mid game with the Tsushin is just so dangerous for RRQ, and they have the Hylas as well to open up the map in the way that Team Liquid cannot. So Team Liquid is forced to take different routes all across, and Iron Shiki gets jumped on.
Yep, with the flicker as well. Pops now, good ejected onto it, Eat under the turret, but the damage from Skylar is huge and massive. Iron Shiki finds a kill as well. Oh my goodness, that's a joke! That's an outplay by Iron Man! And in the front side as well, it's gonna be Rinse taken down. Team Liquid, they're collapsing. Iron and Skylar, can they do it? Iran taking damage. Repositioning as well, but TLID finally finding a great trade.
The cavalry strikes back, and again, it's through the flanks, it's through attacking from different angles, and it's through protecting Mr. Aaron.
Hey,
Sir Aaron, the knight for the cavalry. What a play!
It's almost like a misplay coming in from Susajin diving in there, 1v1. Weedy once again gets jumped on. RRQ going aggressive, even though there's only 2 of them right there. They're just showing dominance, and Team Liquid will respect it. They're backing away right now, and RRQ has a chance to try again. Oh, Rins!
let's see Rins though, trying to make a play on towards Aaron. Not scores. Badly, oh, the damage comes through. Aaron stuck, and Skylar punishes. Rins goes down. It's mid for gold. Aaron now engages with a penalty zone now with a dominant descent as well. Skylar, good night. And now take a look at Weedy. We see a lot of damage. Sutsujin though will not be able to finish the job as Fabian finds the kill. Now it's an all-out war. 4v2 Edok running for the hills with the revitalize. Dyron and Edok, can they make something as Weedy's low? Dyron finds assassination. Iran and Dyron. But yes, Kiel Fabian looking for an angle here to find assassination for the payback. Whoa! It seems like with the glorious pathway, Edok saves the day.
Divine intervention. I remember the moment he defended against Geek Fam in Season 12. And you said he made a deal with the devil. It seems he might be making the same deal for this game, Gani.
There's a close fight, but RRQ definitely fell short there. Susujin seems to be struggling to try and find the impact when he's being zapped by the Nightmare Spawn, while Aran is just in his face. Skylar and Susujin both are just getting zoned by this Terizla pick, and now they're going to lose a turret on the top side as well. Team Liquid don't have control over the Lord Pit, but they definitely have control over the map at large. As Susujin shows on the top side, it's a signal for Team Liquid to get going.
The gold lead is gone. It was pretty big for the Kings, but now the Cavalry have been able to take it back. Sutsujin?
Oh, good stun. That's Sutsujin here trying to get space. RRQ though, they will take their time. Both teams will take their time here, waiting for info.
Playing their cards right at this point, you know, going for the farm. And by the way, Fabian The Usurper has been busy, just clearing out the jungle, getting this level lead. These small wins for TLID, for Fabian, that has played a massive role in a lot of their successes in the team fights. And now, their composition can really strike fear into the Kings. They can go for fights.
Oh, that's a good attack to Dyron. Breaks the down. 5v4, penalty zone. E-Dog to the backside, trying to hold on. Aran, though, will not be able to sustain the damage. RRQ, even fight 4v4, Lord, 8,000 HP. Can they commit? No. Both teams will concede on the Lord, but Fabian is actually now moving. CSGO secures it. RRQ, they will defend this Lord.
A battle of Sutsujin and Fabian, and Yehezkiel, the X Factor, takes it away. Skylar takes away the purple, but actually it's Sutsujin who gets it. Didn't have the retry there, but the Lord did go to TLID. It's still 50-50 at this point of the game, 10 minutes in. RRQ should be able to defend this. Sutsujin.
Calmly done by Sutsujin with the flicker as well. Really wasted that flicker, and RRQ, they got info.
Happy feed from Sutsujin, but man, what a play from Team Liquid to just go and straight up clear up that Lord after RRQ was trying to reset it. Now it's back to the waiting game, and Team Liquid, no flicker on Witty, but they still have engage tools available. Gonna be a clear in the bottom side as Aran looks for a chance to try and start something, but the wave will be cleared before, and Team Liquid, in the grand scheme of things, they're not really using this Lord to its full potential.
Definitely not. But again, it's a bit tough knowing RRQ HOSHI still have a lot of the pressure around the map. They've been dealing with the waves one by one, slowly but surely. So TLID need to also hold off from going all in now. They just gotta go for the scraps. They got the tier 2 up top. Now they've destroyed another structure in the Kingdom's castle. Now back again, 300 gold lead. It's literally, there's no lead in this game.
Margins.
Small margins that they're playing with. Fabian, level 15 already. So Sutsujin training
behind.
behind.
What? The damage is almost incalculable, and that fracture, Rince didn't even have time to use his flicker.
Leave it to the Usurper Fabian to get a kill on one of the Kingdom's new members, Rins. This is why they didn't ban the juice in. They knew they could beat him.
Rins also has to be a bit more careful with this. You know, the flicker is there, but also his ultimate. Both are gap closers, and Rins did not get to react at all. He has a chance to itemize defensively as well, but it looks like he's gonna go for even more damage. That is something that he might come to regret, considering the impact that Fabian has in the game right now.
And now it's back to a reset for RRQ HOSHI. All they can do is really just wait for Rins to respawn back again. Now he has, but even then, he's actually ahead of Yehezkiel despite, you know, already dying 4 times. Still though, he is very vulnerable. We have a game fact by our new application GoPay in MDL Indonesia Season 9. Arlet became the most picked hero for Dyron with 7 picks and an 86% win rate. That's why we've been seeing Dyron make those plays happen, surviving just barely, playing with those fine margins, those thin margins to look for the outplay. Ooh, but the outplay might just be overshadowed by that big bod, man. You can only survive for so long. That's gonna be a lot more burst for Fabian. Look at his positioning.
All right, Aran walks in.
Face checking. Seems like we'll be able to hold on. Fabian though. Oh my goodness, Tyron caught Yehezkiel with the kill there to secure a member of the Kings of Kings.
This is a terrible stuff for RRQ. They have E-Dog as one of the main frontliners on the Hylas, but for the most part, he's actually been playing on the back, trying to use that Glorious Pathway as utility to boost the movement speed, or at least slow Team Liquid down. As a result, Dyron just gets completely jumped on, and considering he's going for a Kriras and the Thunderbelt, he's just not tanky enough to withstand that kind of damage right now.
Witty?
No window. Unstoppable force though on the horsey. Revitalized, Sutsujin jumps in. Looking for something. E-Dog gets taken down first. Now the damage will come through towards Sutsujin as Aaron Shicky's Shuriken will claim the double. Looking for the triple. Skylar looking for the trade. It's a 2-for-1 now. Dyron, massive ground control, but can it finish the job?
This new gold laner of TLID, Aaron Shicky.
No, he's Aaron Targaryen.
Aaron Targaryen, he can counter whatever he wants, and he can do whatever he wants. It's he's flickering forward and still not getting punished.
I mean, you said it, Mirko. He is the Usurper.
That's Fabian.
Is he? Oh, it's Fabian.
Close
Maybe
enough.
Aaron could be the conqueror.
Man, though, 3,000 gold lead, RRQ, the front lines are dealt with. Sutsujin, with all the mechanics, with all the happy feet maneuvers he's been able to make, is dealt with. Even Skylar, with his damage output, can't really match up to Team Liquid right now. Execution-wise, they're doing an insane game. Now it's at the base, though. This is where it gets dangerous.
This is where the charge is at its strengths. The cavalry, we'll see if they can actually utilize this momentum in towards the base, cracking this formation for RRQ HOSHI that needs to be a front to back, but also they haven't really been able to go front to back. Edoc's been picked off. These members have just been falling to the ejectors. Up top, base turret taken down already, and they're gonna start sieging with even more resources here, another wave, unless they decide to take this discipline route. Slow it down. Again, just freeze up the waves. Fabian was waiting in that bush. Good read from Rins. Put a lantern down to open up some vision.
Ooh. Fracture for stall points right there. When it comes to scouting, both the Zask and the Tsushin can do really, really well. But Rins definitely feeling the pressure here. Again and again, the plays happen so fast that he is unable to react. So we have to wait and see. And if you look at the items, he went for the Blood Wings too now, so more survivability. But I don't know if that's enough to withstand the full burst coming in from Fabian. 7-1 and 2. The longer the game goes, technically RRQ can catch up. It comes execution based, but that is where Team Liquid has been able to get the advantage in that execution, in the pickoff by Witty, and in Iron Shiki just out damaging all the members of RRQ. If they want to win, they have to find ways to be a threat to the backline, and before that, get past Witty and Aran, the Giant and the Terizla in the front line.
A big problem as well for the Kings, right? Rins!
Halfway. Oh my goodness, see more damage! Oh, now with a run, flickering penalty zone. Skylar now looking for a fight to the backside. Finds Sutsujin. It's gonna be Fabian taken down. Now the fight to Edoc very low. Will not be able to survive it. Skylar finds the double.
Wow! The battle of Aaron and Skylar. Aaron went in a 2v1. It seems Skylar found himself in a similar position as well. Both came out on top. But it's a 3-for-2 at the end of the day, still in favor of the cavalry. Arashi, RRQ were against the clock. They needed to look for a snowball with this composition. But here at the 17 minutes, somehow they were able to get a fight that they could have actually won.
That was so close from RRQ. I believe there was a moment there where the final slash from Dairon actually pushed Iron Shiki out of the danger zone from Skylar, I believe. That was very, very unfortunate. But again, this is how close and competitive this game is. With the Lord back up, Dairon is really scouting for information, and so is Rins. But again, the main front line can't be the two of them. They're just way too vulnerable, way too squishy to be shredded down by Iron Shiki. And now look at Team Liquid making their move already as Fabian gets spotted.
Let's see here, that's a good stun. Winner crown though, Injector, glorious pathway. Fabian looking for an escape route, all pulled back. Now he loses immortality, will get taken down. Skylar pre-hitting in the Shaman Force domain. Aaron Shiki, the rookie gets taken out. Abort, abort, mission abort.
The King's orders. Now Tyrant, whoa!
So aggressive.
Still not letting them recall RRQ HOSHI.
Wait a minute.
They don't care about the Lord. That is going to be involved. 3 members down. Only Heskia left to defend. They know there's no Dominators to send RRQ. The Kings are taking a gamble.
Let's see, will they be able to crack the main base doors pathway invested? Now Weedy still has immortality, but Heskia figuring out. The minions cleared though.
No, not yet.
One more minions and RRQ. They exploit that, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 goes to the kingdom. Wow.
Team Liquid, the cavalry had the aggression, had the team fighting prowess. But RRQ HOSHI, they were playing the King's Gambit in that game. What a phenomenal decision to make to end